Hi, I'm Malique Syahmi, and this is my car spotting journey. It started when I was a kid. I really like cars. Actually, I'm not sure why from where I started liking cars, but as I was browsing through pictures of cars, on the internet, I started to realize that I don't actually get to see this kind of cars, in KL, where I'm from. So sometimes when I go with my family, I tend to spot these cars around KL. So in order to actually see this kind of cars, you have to know really where to go, get to know where do these people actually go. So that is where you get to see those kind of cars. And what got me into car spotting is because I really want to enjoy to see the car in person. Because you like cars, you just really got to admire the car right in front of your face. It's a different feeling when you see the cars on the internet. Car spotting means going out, getting to spot all of those cars, doing like an online album. I get to see pictures of those cars again and to tell myself that I've seen that car before. So every time I see more and more limited edition cars or very rare cars in Malaysia, so whenever I get to spot them, I take photos as a memory for myself. I do still car spot because I still enjoy spotting new cars or trying to spot cars that I've never seen before. Even it can be a Ferrari F40, a Ferrari F50. So I do still enjoy it. I do believe that car spotting is an opportunity for something bigger. Actually, it's because of my Instagram page as well. So for my Instagram page, I get to meet a lot of new people and I get to network with many more people. Actually, what I'm doing now, in my career, is all because of my Instagram that actually helped me build who I am today. That's another reason why I do still car spot. Make sure that my Instagram page is always alive and always expanding. Yeah. So I do social media marketing in the automotive industry. You can say I'm a car consultant as well. So I car consultant in terms of do cars for people. So someone can just give me their car, and if let's say change the body kit on the car, change the exhaust, I can recommend them do this and that, and I can actually do the cars for them. I don't face a lot of challenges, but I have faced a few in the past. I think I can remember some when I was in Singapore. I was at Ferrari Singapore and I was just doing my car spotting that time, and I was just spotting some Ferraris in front of the dealer. The guard wanted to shoo me away because they say it's a private property. Okay, fine. That place, you can actually car spot. Many people do it, even Singaporeans do it. Why when I was there, the guard decided to shoo me away? So felt like something not right there. But it's okay, private property, so I cannot interfere with that. I did manage to get some photos and it was okay. Just that only after that the guard decided to no photos around here, is private property. But other people can actually do it. But the next time I went to Singapore, I actually went there again. With some of my friends, and the guard was cool with it, but it was a different guard lah. Yeah, I think that's the only memory that I can remember. Other than that, I feel like car spotting is actually okay. A perfect 3-car garage. I like a lot of cars, but to minimize down to 3 is a bit hard. But maybe I can say firstly it has to be a Lamborghini Murcielago LP640, that's for sure. Maybe we can do a family car, Mercedes AMG E63S, and perhaps a 911 GT3 RS 997.2, or a 430 Scuderia. Okay, that's 4 already, right? My dream attainable car would be BMW E92 M3. Why? Because, well, you're not supposed to stereotype BMW just like that. All cars can be problematic, okay? So I like specifically E92 M3 is because one, it's the only V8 M3. It's naturally aspirated, and second, it sounds good. For me, it sounds perfect. It has the high pitch to it, you can say, and it looks good. That's good enough for me. That's the most effort in car spotting. I feel like traveling around the world to actually car spot. People usually travel around the world, but with their families or with their friends to go sightseeing, go to the beach, but even though I travel around the world, I might be with my family, but I will still allocate a time a day to Carspot. Or whenever I'm with my friends, well, honestly, whenever I travel with my friends, it's always my car enthusiast friends. I allocate a few days to Carspot, depending on where I go. Usually, like last year, we went to London, and you know, London being London, every day is a Carspotting day, honestly. Whenever there's a bit of free time, I actually head out and try spot some cars. And I actually went to London again. I went to Google Festival of Speed, and I allocated another week just for Carspotting in London. That was a big budget, so I think that is the most effort I've done in Carspotting. A friend arranged a meet with a Ferrari Enzo owner, and we went to the house, and the owner offered us whether do we want to follow him from the house to the Ferrari event the next morning. So we actually get to follow a Ferrari Enzo on the road from his house to the Ferrari event, and no other Indonesian spotters got to see the Enzo on the road before, so it was only me and my friends. My advice to new spotters: be friendly with each other, always know your boundaries. One thing that I see that is lacking in new spotters is that they are not aware of owner's privacy. Make sure you know your boundaries. You don't car spot at, like, you know, neighborhoods, or like, you know, cars that are in a house, or you know, when the owner's face is clearly seen there. So like when the owners are there, it's always appropriate to ask them whether you can take photos of their cars, because it's their property, you know. Yeah, so it's just some courtesy that you can actually think about when you're doing car spotting.
Alright, thank you so much, Malik, for this short interview. Alright.
Thank you. Thank you, Corsa.